Hey people, it is I, El Raven, and I'd like to say hello to you and Bella Smith and GT and the gang from MF. This is Defiance, the game Defiance. We are at the creation screen. I've only been playing since the other day, so there are some things that I do not know yet, so don't nobody come on my YouTube channel and tell me that I suck. I know I suck. This is new to me. But I thought I'd share what I encountered and give a little bit of the action. Free to play, you get 2 races to choose from. You can unlock the other 2. You have human female and human male. Erathian male. I'm just going to call him Era. And an Era. Now, we're going to roll an Era. Because she look bitchin', man. She got some boobies. So, you're rolling an Era because she has boobies. Yeah, basically. Say, okay, now, you have 4. These are not classes. Let me explain something. There are no classes. In a way, there are no classes. Okay? You have basically origins for your character. The first, an origin is basically just a starting point. You are not held into whatever you pick. In other words, weapon-wise, like outlaw. Okay, outlaws when you spawn on the planet. Okay, you will have a pistol and a shotgun. So basically, outlaw, you are up close and personal. Machinist mate carries, as you see here, it's an LMG. Basically, the machinist, after the Defiance movement led to an armistice, the factories of war were shut down, leaving many skilled human and Voltan, Vatan machinists, your Vatan, I guess, adrift. Some became cityscape scavengers, hawking their makeshift wares at markets, while the elite foragers were able to graduate to a much more profitable vocation of arc hunting. Outlaw, as I said, as you can see, she carrying a shotgun. That's a shotgun. Survivalist carries a bolt action rifle, so you could call them extreme difference, the distance. Veteran basically, the veteran, it's after the Pale Wars. Many soldiers left trying to find a new identity on this new Earth. Their combat experience, not to mention their innate need for the adrenaline rush, made arc hunting a perfect career. Now, like I said, you are not, when you start, you are not restricted. You say, man, does that mean I gotta always carry a shotgun? No, if you find You can, if you find or buy other weapons, you can use them. This is not my first character. I first rolled an outlaw. I basically made the mistake. I didn't really get into reading. I just wanted to get into the game, so I rolled an outlaw. Shotgun wise, like I said, shotgun, you're up close, you're personal. You got to get in real close. So, machinist. Like I said, the machinist is, you can stand back away from your target a little bit. Anyone you pick when you start out, you're in a learning curve. You're always in a learning curve, but you're really in a learning curve, and it just depends on playing style. I have, like I said, I've tried the outlaw and I've tried machinist. The light machine gun is not bad. But I have not tried a veteran. Just for fun and profit, let's roll a veteran. Click continue. Bone structure. Yo, babe, stop looking down, okay? You can tell her bone structure changes. You know. Personally, nose. The nose will change. You just watch the nose. The nose knows. Left clicking and holding, you can move the character around. That's good. Skin color. This one is chosen. But you can, that's light. We're going for that color. Voice.
Hey.
That's professional.
Hey, buddy.
That's hot shot.
Soldier.
That's a veteran.
How's the violence?
That's lunatic.
What's up?
That is a maverick.
Hey, friend.
And that's every woman.
How's the violence?
We are going to pick the lunatic voice. Because I'm insane anyway. Bella Smith, my Aussie bud, can tell you that. I'm insane. Eye color. You watch the eyes. Yes, there's 1 through 7. We are not changing. Well, I guess I don't give a damn. Eye shape. Wait a minute. That's eye shape, excuse me. We'll go for that. Eye color. Just watch your eyes. And that's green. It's orange or reddish color. That looks like yellow again. We don't want that. And that's purple-ish. And that's blue. We want green. Click continue. Hairstyle. I am not going into battle with that hairstyle. There are different hairstyles. I call the first one, damn, she just got out of bed. She has a design, basically, sort of punkish. That's different. And there's that one. That's got that, kind of barbarian look to it. And there's that one. I've been picking on that one. I like that one. But because we're going to pick on this one because we're rolling a veteran. Let's just say she's personality-wise, totally manic, Markings. You can have paint, as you can see, there's face paint. Blemishes. I don't know where the first four are showing up. That gives a scar right here, number 5. That gives a scar right here, that's number 6. Number 7, she's got scratches here, 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 and here. And here she's got some damage here, here, and here. We're going to go with number 5. She's got a what's name. And you can have makeup. I like that. That's cool. You confirm. Now, name. This is the first game that I have hit, that I have personally hit, where you can have a name, enter a name for this Arc Hunter. You may enter a single name or first and last name separated by a single space. Each name must be at least 3 characters long. Django Jazz. Create character. Say yes.
Now, Arc Hunter.
Hold on, Captain. That one isn't wearing your beloved uniform.
They don't take orders from you. Sorry about that, friend.
We land in 10. Strap in.
I never got to brief you on your ego implant, so we really need to...
Yes, you have an ego implant.
What the hell?
Sir, they need you on the bridge.
I think I will actually get to my seat. When we land, don't go anywhere. The ego activation can be a bit jarring without a proper briefing.
We're going to skip the rest of that intro because we want to get in. I want to show you some of the action. When you play the game, you can sit there and watch it. It's not uninteresting, but you know, for the purpose of the video, the ego implant for the game, it basically, it takes care of everything. You know, your XP and other different stuff. This is us. We're in our pod.
Brace yourself, Cass. This could
This
be
is
real
Cass. This
Okay.
is one of the main NPCs of the game.
Which one of these dealies opens this bitch? Nice.
Holy Stocko! You're alive!
I have no idea what Stocko means.
Name's Cass Dukar. I saw you land. Well, maybe that's not the right word.
It might
was more
be. It
smashing
might
into
be
the
for our
ground than
favorite
landing.
word,
I sort of expected you to be a bowl of soup in
the
there.
S word.
What are you doing?
We're having implant
Whoa,
trouble.
are you okay? Do you need help? Can you hear me? You need to sit down. Here, sit down before you pass out. I'm sure you took more than a bump to the head, so rest. Get your feet under you. I'm gonna go see if anyone else needs help. Oh, you might want to arm yourself a bit more. The locals aren't known for their charm.
Right. There's Ego.
Hello. Oh, good. You can hear me now. I can sense your nervousness, but don't fret. I'm the environmental guardian online device that was injected into your body.
Environmental guardian.
Call me Ego. Please forgive me. I'm having some trouble getting all the behaviors activated, so we might experience a few hitches at the beginning. But I'll sort it out. We have lots to go over, so we should start.
Move the mouse. Left. Right. Standard movement keys. W, S, A, and D. Hit E. She's got a thing over top of her head. Tells you to hit E.
We need
Just
to find Mr. Von Bach, but first, we'll need to gear up.
recover weapons and gear with Ego, and while Ego attempts to bring bio-integrated functions online. You get 4,000 experience points.
Von Bach Industries had personal defense technologies aboard the Stratocarrier. I placed a marker on our
Press
map.
down
where
to
we'll
bring up
find
map. We are here. This is us. In the upper right hand corner of the screen is basically a map. And down in the lower right shows you some things about your weapon, how much ammo. We have a pistol. That is a equipment case.
Excellent. Once you equip that, it will allow me to activate the shield.
Back to inventory. Click space. Click the defense shield. Down here, click equip.
The shields are running. We're going to need another weapon option. I'm picking up a signal from a crashed mobile armory. Let's hurry. We need to collect the necessary equipment as soon as possible so we can start looking for Mr. Von Bach.
Press left shift to sprint. Reload. Press R to reload. And that is another player. He's just starting, just like us. And we're sprinting along. Oh, we just went through a fire. Let's stop him and give Bella, my friend Bella, a view. This is the view. Why they gotta play stuff you need a bazillion miles away? Mobile armory. Press E.
Assault rifles excel at medium-range combat, but are capable of maintaining much of their effectiveness over long distances too.
Hit the space. Click Ares FMR 3000. This gives you the stats. Damage is 205. Rate of fire is 11.1. Click Equip.
Particular weapon types work better for specific situations, so you'll want to get used to switching back and forth between the primary and secondary weapons. I'm detecting some explosives nearby. We could definitely use those. I've put the location on the map.
You press Q to... You can swap weapons by doing Q, or I've rolled the mouse. Oops. Gotta hold the E.
This supply pod is filled with grenades. Grab one and equip it. I think you already know how this works. Pull the pin, throw, and get out of there.
Can we do it again? No, we can't do it again. And we completed our first mission. We ready to rock. As much as we are ready to rock.
Now that we're geared up, it's time to train you on the ego powers.
Yes, we're going to learn about our ego power.
First, we'll try Cloak. While using Cloak, you are completely invisible to enemies. Use the power to sneak up behind the projections and attack.
Flame spray.
Oh!
Guess you didn't see me.
Cloak must be activated to sneak behind the projections and attack. Now we'll test the overcharge power. While using overcharge, your damage inflicted on the enemy is significantly increased. Shoot the projection while overcharge is activated. I'll enable the decoy power now. Decoy allows us to create a projection in your likeness that will fool and distract the enemy. Take down the projections while they're distracted by your decoy.
Kitty, kitty.
The blur power is now enabled. Blur will allow us to move at extreme speeds and increases melee strength during close combat. With blur active, rush the projections and strike them with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power
Yeah.
and strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks.
I'm doing that.
You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate
lady,
the blur
it's
power
not
and
happening.
strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks. You must activate the blur power and strike these projections with melee attacks.
I'll strike you if you don't shut up.
Good work. You'll need to choose an ego power for me to integrate.
Unfortunately, you only get one. The first one they give you is decoy, which is right here. You work your way across the map. It unlocks different sections towards another ego power. Unfortunately, we get decoy.
Excellent. You must like to confuse and disrupt your enemies. I'm receiving a signal. I'll patch it through.
Can anyone hear me? I need help down here. It looks like the mutants are getting organized for an attack.
Wow.
Oh no, we better help her.
Okay, on the screen you'll see a yellow triangle. I can't use a mouse to show you. There is a yellow type symbol with which has got meters and how far you are from an objective. Spacebar to jump. Alt to roll.
According to my readings, those creatures are actually humans. However, their DNA is severely mutated.
We need to shut these dudes down. If we don't, we'll forget about titanium virus.
I have the ability to hack into most computer systems. Get to that thorium reactor, and I'll see what I can do.
I got it.
Excellent. I was able to reactivate the fissile materials. The reactor will overload and blow this entire base off the map. But we'll need to keep the mutants from disrupting the process.
Okay, so we run off.
And we just killed ourselves. Aren't we special?
The reactor is overloaded. Keep it going. Almost there. Keep those mutants away from the reactor.
Thanks. You have an ego implant, don't you? That's amazing. First time I've ever seen one in action. You know, I think we're gonna make one hell of a team. A little backup can take you a long way in this crazy place. I'm heading to the crash site. They're gonna need help. I'm sure we'll be in contact. Arc Hunter.
Meanwhile, in the land of Nod,
Time to go. Varys has another contract available, and he's offering more than usual, which is suspicious. We should meet him at the crater.
okay.
I need to find out if Mr. Von Bach survived. I'm picking up signals from a couple nearby evac seats. Fingers crossed that one of them belongs to Mr. Von Bach.
Here we go, a party the seats are green. I want my weapon, man. Put some distance between me and homie.
This evac seat is empty. I hope whoever was in there is still alive. Somewhere. I'm experiencing a lot of interference. Get to an open area so I can scan the valley.
Press R while we run. Running, running, running. Oh, we're running. Now that was just plain rude. I'm sure Bella agrees with me.
We're really lucky to be alive. The crash is horrifying.
On the map, in the upper right-hand corner, you will see, in the circle, you will see a, I guess it's a pentagram with a star. That is our target. That is a base. It's the base of operations. Sprinting. Don't worry, we don't run around throughout the entire game.
Moving
Oh no, this person didn't make it out alive. I'm detecting a fading ego signal, which means this must have been a fellow Arc Hunter. I'm receiving several Von Bach industry signals. One of them has to be him. Let's hurry and check them out.
Meanwhile, Pick up our good junk. Check the big map. Okay. We're going in the right direction. Sometimes I get turned around. So always check your map, or else you end up running all over. We'll get as I said before, don't worry, we'll get a vehicle. We'll get a four-wheeler. You'll love that. I'll do that in another episode. In another vid. Which one's closer?
This expedition is in serious jeopardy if we fail to find Mr. Von Bach. He's the only one with the knowledge to unlock the secrets of the Art Corps. This is not Mr. Von Bach's body. This is a tragedy. I'm estimating the death count to be at least 300.
I'm hurt!
This is a deceased Von Bach Industries technician. I fear the worst. We may have lost everyone. This is the head of the security team. If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have?
And we're having
The
some.
DNA scan says this is not Mr. Von Bach, but VBI employee number 130. It's not good. She was extremely important to this expedition. Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Arc Hunter. Did you get that E-Rep message? Meet me at the rally point.
Meanwhile, as I've said, this is dying with L. Let's do a little sprinting. Personally, I don't see any difference between sprinting and just plain running. If there is a difference, I have no idea. You can follow me up the ridge. homie, sir. He's giving up. And the skitters are giving up. Which is good for us. Kind of good. Sorry this is taking too long, taking so long, but this, you put it this way. You're going to have to expect this to happen as you go, because each experience is different. And excuse me.
I want to know why E-Rep's here. Let's find
Pick
him.
up some ammo. Repair armor. There's booze, Cass.
Repeat. The new Freedom has gone down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep
is...
trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's arc hunters. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach? As in Von Bach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
That's
here?
none of your concern, Miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the Strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower! Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep.
Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here, the least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a strato carrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You, listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. Alright then. I need to get my rescue team in the New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers. Where do you think you're going, miss? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Screw you, E-Rep.
We just got a hellhound. A wolfhound. What's a wolfhound? we go, honey. Go talk to Ego. Get to the ridge and take out the snipers and secure the area.
The rescue team can't move until you cross the valley and take care of the targets on that ridge.
Don't worry, I'm working on it. Using the rocks to shield my progress. As you can see, they can't see me. I have no idea what them things do.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
They can't resupply with ammo if they ain't got any.
Target destroyed.
Oh great, big and ugly. He is a royal pain. And as you can see, he has grenades.
Intruder! Defend this position!
Taking him out is going to be really hard. As you can see, it's a royal pain. Whoops. Pressing hold will make you beat it. Right. You know, this is the only thing that I don't like, where they got the alt button, you know, where they got the roll button, because you hit your finger placement. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to end the video here, and because it'd be over, if it ain't an hour now, it'd be way over an hour long of watching me trying to get these guys. But we will be back with more action, so stay tuned. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you very much.